Hey there, welcome to another episode of Football Everyday, coming to you live and direct from the studios here at Menara Star in PJ. My name's Nelsen, as usual. Well, not as usual, but I'm back today. Joining me today, Randeep, Singh. Welcome to the Football Everyday gang, and
Pleasure,
good
mate.
to have you back on the show.
Good to be back.
I hope you certainly feel that way with the Euros in full steam. I tell you what, guys, it's been less than a week, and I can't believe I'm saying this, that the tournament is almost over for Bert van Marwijk's star-studded Holland. I mean, look, following their opening loss to Denmark, the Oranje were beaten by 2-1 by Germany just this morning. Before the match, Rafael van der Vaart got the mind games rolling by saying, I know that the Germans only had 3 world-class players in their squad. Tell you what, but with Mario Gomez so clinical in front of goal, Daryl, the Dutch have been made to eat their words, right?
I mean, at the beginning of the game, I was looking at it. I mean, the Dutch had a lot of possession in the game, but I mean, clinical finishing from Mario Gomez, and the way he scored that first goal. I mean, he was like almost like danced into the, I mean, into the ball into the net. Germans, I mean, can Germans dance actually?
I'm not sure.
Was it Brazilian?
They can dance, man. They can dance.
I mean, once again, I mean, Randeep, the Germans' efficiency and effectiveness, I mean, were key. And when Arjen Robben was taken off with about 7 minutes to go, he displayed his frustration for all to see. And this kind of ego problems always seem to hit the Dutch camp every time a major tournament comes around, don't you think?
I agree, but well, Dutch chasing a goal, Holland chasing a goal, they replace Robben with Dirk Kuyt. I mean, I can understand Robben's frustration.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Robben has not had a good tournament. And the Dutch
not going to fare much better.
Yeah, the Dutch were poor actually yesterday, apart from maybe Van der Vaart and Sneijder. The rest were pretty mediocre.
Yeah, but
A very slow midfield.
right?
Totally.
I mean, but they're overall, I mean, you're talking about the Germans. Do they look good to top the group?
Definitely. I mean, they just basically have to draw the next game. Basically, I mean, it all depends now. I mean, the Dutch hopes they have to beat Portugal. And basically, they must really pray that Germany beat them up.
I mean, but Randeep, I mean, you're assessing Holland. I mean, you know, they like you said, they're loaded with loads of attacking talent up front. You know, instead of starting with 2 defensive midfielders, why is he not gone for the? I mean, it was a must-win for them, right?
Well, their midfield, in my opinion, when Bommel in the first half gave away the balls too much, too many times, and in the first half they started off really well, explosive. The moment Germany scored the goal, you could see the Dutch heads dropped and their body language was not, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but Daryl, that's what football is about, right? It's about taking your chances, right?
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter how
Talk
many you
about
create.
chances. I mean, look at Mario Gomez's second goal. I mean, he just went in like a rocket. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what. So, you know, in the other Group B game before that, Portugal kept themselves alive with a thrilling 3-2 win over Denmark. I tell you what, Ronaldo was kind of quiet by his standards, but I tell you what, the Portuguese did what they had to do, which was to win the match, right, Daryl?
Nani worked his socks off, man. He was just running and running and running in that game. Fantastic game. But I mean, I got to give credit to the Danish players. They never dropped their heads. They kept on fighting.
I mean, that's right. I mean, take no credit away from Denmark, as they did well to come back from 2 goals down, you know, to make it 2-2. But what a fine goal from super sub Silvestre Varela, who not many of us have heard of till yesterday, which is this morning. Sorry, which is I mean, surely deserves to win any match. Right?
Yeah, brilliant taken goal. I think the Portuguese, they've got 2 or 3 world-class players in Contrao. The left back, I think he played well. They are, what's his name? Their striker, Postiga and Cristiano Ronaldo are 2 different class. Postiga didn't look interested, apart from the goal. Cristiano Ronaldo is a different class altogether, but he had a poor game. And
missed a couple of chances as well.
Yeah, exactly. So. What's Bruno Alves, the Zenit St. Petersburg guy, centre back, he played well. But the Portuguese, I thought 2-2 done. You know, but they fought, and this guy from Sporting Lisbon or Benfica, the Varela.
Not too sure. But
yeah, he's from Sporting Lisbon or Benfica. Yeah, and he well taken goal, brilliant.
I mean, Paulo Bento said that a draw wouldn't have been a fair result on his side. So you agree with that, Daryl?
I think he'll be secretly very happy. I mean, come on. I mean, they could have been staring at. I mean, they could be in the same position as the Dutch right now. You know, they lost this game. But they were 2-0 up. I mean, they just let the Danish back in. But with the Danish team, I mean, it's always been a bogey team. The Danes beat them twice in the qualifying anyway.
And I mean, this is the fifth consecutive time, if I'm not mistaken, that Niklas Bendtner has scored against the Portuguese.
And he only entered the box twice.
Yeah.
And he scored twice.
And he managed to show his underpants, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, very quickly, so to sum it up...
I think you're quite excited about that.
Yeah. Holland's progression is not fully in their hands, as we know, as they need to beat Portugal by at least 2 goals in their last game. And I hope that the Germans do Denmark. So can you in any way see this unfolding, Daryl? I mean, it's not like the Germans to contrive to mess this one up right now, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, the thing is, I think it's over for Holland. There's no miracle for me here.
So it's going to be Germany and perhaps Portugal?
Yes.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
I think the Germans will draw with Denmark. Or the Germans are Germans. They play to win, but they just need a draw to top the group.
Yep.
But Holland will. They've got something to prove now. Third game, final game.
They might go all out.
Okay, they might go all out, and chances are they might beat Portugal by more than 2 or 3 goals.
Okay. So we'll see what happens then, alright?
Yep.
Hold on to your thoughts as it is time for our customary break here on the show. We'll be right back with more chat and banter on football every day, so stay tuned. We'll see you real soon. Thanks for joining us back on Football Everyday here on the second and final segment of today's episode. Alright guys, we've looked at results as usual, but more games are taking place tonight. We're in Group C. The 12 midnight kickoff sees Italy do battle with group leaders Croatia. The Azzurri did well to hold Spain in the first game, and a win over Slaven Bilic's side will put them in pole position, right, Daryl?
I mean, you look at it, they got Spain next, and then basically trying to beat this Italian side, which basically can be taken down. I would basically, Slaven Bilic would just say, just go for it, get the 3 points, and we're basically home and dry.
But they would, I mean, they would take a draw, right, Randeep?
They will take a draw, but knowing that Italy's last game is against Ireland, though Ireland is Italy's bogey team, but Italy's last game against Ireland, Italy might nick it, and Italy might go through. So, Daryl, you're right. Croatia is going to go. I mean, they've got nothing to lose. They were never expected to go past the quarterfinals. But I think it's going to be a nice game. It's going to be a good game today.
Right. So we'll all be staying up for that then, I'm sure.
I mean, you know how the Italians are, right? I mean, all the drama. I mean, you've seen them in all the major tournaments. And this could be also a last-minute penalty for Italy again.
I mean, but Randeep, speaking of Croatia, I mean, who you've just bigged up, I mean, like many others, I'm sure you've been impressed by the Croatians so far. I mean, it's only been one game, but they are led by reported United target Luka Modric. So can you see them getting a result against Italy?
I see them taking the game to Italy. I see Modric as the key player. Okay, if the Italian midfield can stifle Modric, then it'll be a different case altogether. You've got the striker from Wolfsburg who scored 2 goals.
Right?
I think he's a good player, impressive.
Right.
But everything boils down to Luka Modric, and Luka. He was quite poor, you know, against Ireland. He gave away the goal, but Croatia has got a chance. Definitely, they're going to go all out. They've already got 3 points. So another 3 points, and they are halfway there.
I mean, on the opposite end, Slaven Bilic has said that they need to keep Andrea Pirlo, who is the Modric of the Italian team. I mean, quiet. And reportedly, Cesare Prandelli is going to start with Cassano and Di Natale, perhaps. So what do you make of that?
I mean, Cassano's always good for 1 or 2 goals. He's basically on fire all the time. I mean, I would see him basically, if Italy do progress, he would basically be challenging Mario Gomez for the Golden Boot. I mean, looking at Italians' firepower, they miss a lot of chances against Spain also. So they might want to take it on with this game tonight.
And see that Natale carries on his
and bring Balotelli in the second half.
Balotelli doesn't need to play.
Okay, give me a quick one. How are you going to call this, Randeep?
I think it's going to be a feisty draw.
It looks like, I would say, Croatia is going to nick this one.
Croatia? Wow. So you're going for a surprise result then. Okay. Following this, the second game in Group C pits world champions Spain against Ireland. defensive incompetence cost Ireland their opening game against Croatia, as we know, and the going's just going to get tougher.
Talking about the underdog Spain against the mighty Ireland.
I mean, it's just going to get tougher against Spain, right?
I mean, Trapattoni, respected coach and all that. I mean, vast experience. It's just going to be so difficult to that tiki-taka is just going to destroy Ireland. But you never know with the kind of fighting spirit that the Irish have.
Yeah.
You never know, right? I mean, if they put bodies in front of the ball and pump
they're
the
going to
bus.
crowd their midfield.
Yep.
They're going to play 5 midfielders. I can guarantee you that to stifle the Spanish armada.
Basically, Ireland can do it in England. You know what I mean? Just basically control the game.
So
for the back.
I mean, you're saying that Ireland would take a point then?
No, Spain are going to murder the Irish.
Ireland would go out for a point then. They would settle for a point.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'll look good.
I mean, look, many are wondering if Vicente Del Bosque will start with an out-and-out striker, in Fernando Torres to be specific.
Then basically Ireland's got a chance.
But I tell you what, I mean, you would expect Del Bosque to go for the jugular, right, Randeep?
Oh,
I mean,
yes,
look, this is a must-win match.
Yes. This is 3 points.
I mean, you're playing the weakest team in the group.
Yes, this is 3 points for Del Bosque. If he doesn't get the 3 points, the Spanish can book their flights home. But I see the Spanish running riot today.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. I hope
we're
we're
wearing the
treated to
shirt
lots of
anyway.
goals. Yeah. I mean, and to stay alive in the tournament themselves, the Irish themselves can't afford another loss. So I mean, again, easier said than done. But I mean, can you see Trapattoni perhaps working a miracle?
Stephen Dunn's there to
Richard Dunn, you mean?
Sorry, Richard Dunn. Sorry, Richard Dunn. Yes. He's there basically to organize the back line right now. That could be some kind of boost for the Irish. But I mean, Shea Given is not the goalkeeper he was 10 years ago. So
and in attack, they're not really, they don't really have too much to offer as well. Right? I mean, your Damien Duffs are all past it as well.
Robbie Keane, it's like.
I mean, when you don't have a when you don't play a striker of Loriente, of Torres, okay, the Spanish coach is so confident in his team, and I think,
that's true.
In my eyes, Spain played well against Italy, but they're going to play the same format today. No striker, no recognized striker.
With Fabregas up front, right?
Yes.
But as with all big tournaments, I mean, the romance of the upset is always, it's possibility.
Yep.
So you never know what happens. But I believe both of you are going to go with a comfortable win for the Spanish.
Easy win.
All right, thanks a lot for your thoughts, guys. Pleasure as usual. I'll tell you what, before we bid you goodbye, do remember to, of course, grab your copy of the Star Football Everyday Special Euro 2012 pull-out, right? That's available at all sorts of pickup points, tell you what. If you want to drop us a line, send it to us at football@thestar.com.my as well. So, Randeep, Daryl, pleasure. It's been
very much.
pleasure. Enjoy your football. We'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching Football Everyday, and ciao.